Good morning, everyone. Happy St. Patrick's Day. Yes, I know it is I don't know if it's actually a national holiday or today or not. Wonder if it is. Good morning,
It's a
Alex.
holiday, but I don't think it's a nationally, federally recognized holiday.
Oh, okay. I wasn't sure. All right. Well, either way, happy St. Patrick's Day, everyone. Let's see here. We have got, let me fix this here. Bear with me. There we go. All right. All right, there we go. I think we're running on all 8 cylinders now. Took a little while to get there, but we're here now. I haven't heard from Dave today. I don't know if he's going to be joining us or not. Do you know?
I have not heard from Dave either.
Huh. Well, shoot. Oh well. What are you going to do? Good morning, James. Oh, maybe he's not here yet. So, Alex, can you tell my shirt is green?
Well, I mean, kinda. This
So,
is green, and I'm colorblind, so
oh, okay. Good morning, James. Can you tell my shirt is green?
Olive drab.
Oh, well, but it's green, right?
Yeah, it's a shade of green.
People were telling me that it wasn't green, and I'm like, wait a minute. It is green. Huh?
Kind of beige.
No, it's not. It's green. I don't know what you guys are thinking. Jeez. Can't believe you're giving me static about it. Well, St. Patrick's Day, the 17th. Lots going on, as always, everybody. Exciting time to be alive, to say the very least. Well, let's say some good mornings here. See what we got piling in. Vicky Veronica's here. Jay Hicks. Allie. Well, good morning, Allie May. Hits is here. Hitesh. Rick Sr. GG20 said, happy St. Patty's Day. Same to you, Gigi. Wildlife Fan is here. Joy. Tim Shaw 707. Barb 7599. D. Happy St. Patrick's Day to all. Lee is here. Ego from Eastern Iowa. Christy B78. Wendy J. Nurse Jason Coons from Nebraska. Welcome, Jason. Glad you could make it, brother. Big D said, good morning, my dudes. Good morning, Big D. Tire Man is here. Joy. Holy smokes. Let's see here. PJ Party. Good morning, PJ. And Towie Bixby, of course. Towie said, happy St. Patrick's Day from a Scots Irish. Ooh, look at that from Dawn the Third G. That was, we got a Trump train, the first Trump train. Love it. Absolutely love it. Let's see here. Tire Man said, go afternoon, guys. Are you trying to confuse me, Tire Man? Is that what you're doing? Kelly Thurman is here. Good morning, Kelly. Let's see who we have up here. Wildlife Fan, thank you for the gifts. Oh, my goodness. Look at this. Dawn, that was a really cool pot of gold, man. And, of course, followed up with the Trump train. Just love that. All right, let's see. Hey, Jackie just showed up. Hi, Jackie. Deb S. said, good afternoon, all. Happy St. Patrick's Day to everyone. Same to you. Same to you. Leonard Little just showed up. Good morning, Leonard. Let's see. Richard Pacente said, I thought it's a drinking holiday. Well, it might be for a lot of people. Not for me, but for others, maybe. Wild Coyotes is here. Good morning from Texas. Well, good morning. Wiley Coyote. I get it. That's pretty good.
Wiley's also a veteran.
Oh, wonderful. Thank you for your service, Wiley. Tina Kelly is here. Happy 17th to you as well, Tina. Well, look who it is. Sassy Minnesota girl decided to join us. She's got a scheduled change, so she hasn't been able to join us as much, but glad that you're here this morning. Melissa Flinner is here. Texas Terry is here. Mary Lee Brown. Well, what do you know? John Gwynn. Boy, the whole crowd's piling in. He said, made it, but at work again, been busy. Well, I figured you've been busy, John, but we're just glad you're here today. Gen X Nick said, hi, guys. Happy 17th. Happy 17th to you as well. Nana is here. Native San Diegan. Jan Lovin being grandma said, good morning, Sam fam. Oh, XRP Mama with the money gun. Where's that pole when you need it? Lacey Steele is here. Good morning, Lace. She said, good morning. Happy Patty's Day. Same to you. Sherry from East Tennessee just showed up. Hey, Sherry. Glad you could make it. All right, Alex, let's get some indices going here this morning.
Let's get some indices going. Happy St. Patrick's Day, March 17th, 2026. Market's looking okay this morning. S&P 500 up 16 points to 6,716. Dow is up 82 points at 47,028. NASDAQ is up 59 points to 22,433. Commodities, oil up $2 a barrel at 95.59 a barrel. Gold, however, down $10 this morning at 4,997. It gives me nightmares of that 5,000 mark from last year. Damn it, I still owe John Gwynn some steaks. Silver is down $1.64 at $79.10. The crypto market has had a couple of good days. This morning, currently, Bitcoin's up 1.25% at $74,089. XRP is up 1.6% at $1.52. Ethereum up 2.3% at $2,322. Stellar Lumen XLM up 1.25 at 17 cents. Cardano up 1% at 28 cents.
Excellent. Thank you, Alex. Brian just showed up. Hey, Brian. Jan Lovin being grandma said, Sam fam. Exactly. Bobby's here. Hey, Bobby. Glad you can make it. Full Mental Jackets in the house. Good morning, Mental. Oh, let's see here. Andrea Lynn, 81, just popped in. Good morning, Andrea Lynn. Blue Flames, 41. Tanya Moonsheiber. Good morning, all. Random's Fandom said, yay, high gas prices and low gold prices. I don't know. What was gold at this morning, Alex?
Just barely 5,000.
Oh, we got a Trump trade from Mary Lee's at 5,000. How is that? How is gold price not high at $5,000? I mean, come on, guys. Let's get with the program here.
$4,983.
Close enough, right? Maggie May is here over on Facebook. Good morning, Maggie. Melvin, Melissa, thank you for the gifts. You are so sweet. Bobby as well. Thank you, thank you. Hey, Mega Dave is here. Is he here? Well, he just sent something. Let's see. I just sent him. Huh? Oh, look, I'm Elvis today. I like that.
Like
all right.
Like it very much.
Exactly. Exactly.
Interesting. One more interesting number 5. Hey.
Hey, Dave.
What's up, guys?
Wasn't sure if you were going to make it today or not.
I'm not going to make it. I'm just saying hi.
Oh, okay. How's the trip going? Oh, maybe he's got a bad connection.
We're still waiting on the bikinis. Number 954 from 2018. Next week, boom, boom, boom. USMC activated US.
Interesting. And President Trump made some serious comments about Cuba or Venezuela possibly being the 51st state. Dave, how's the trip going?
Very good. We're moving from the northeast side of Puerto Rico, heading to the southwest side, I believe.
Really?
Today. Yeah, we're about halfway, about another hour.
Dodging any cartels in the meantime?
I didn't see any. No, didn't see anything.
Good.
But we're not too far away from Cuba, so we can check in on that and see what's happening over there if we need to.
Can you make a day trip over there? Do they allow that?
Maybe.
Wow, that would be cool.
Maybe.
And
I'm sure there's flights.
And if you're curious, Cohiba would be my favorite brand, just in case.
Yeah, that's a good one.
I'll take a Monte Cristo.
Exactly. Oh, gosh. Well, glad you checked in, Dave. Let's see here. Mama Balama just showed up. Hey, Mama. Hometown Girl is here. Good morning, Hometown Girl. Virgo 47 just popped in. Good morning, Virgo. Oh, my goodness. John Langloy, Martini Time, U.S. Mama Balama. Thank you all for the gifts. You're so sweet. All right, let's see here. James, what do we have for a military report today, sir?
You're muted. Oh, I can read lips. He said, oh, shit.
No wonder Dave didn't answer me. I was going to say, Dave, you don't have to worry about the cartels with that pink hat on. You're probably not too much of a threat. Oh, there he is, Chicken Daddy.
Exactly.
Since the beginning of Operation Epic Fury, approximately 200 U.S. troops have been injured in the conflict, and we've lost 13 members. The vast majority have been minor, and 180 soldiers have returned to duty. Injuries such as burns, shrapnel wounds, and some traumatic brain injuries. Out of the 210 have been seriously wounded. To date, 1,300 Iranians have been eliminated, many in Lebanon and at least 15 in Israel. In another interesting twist, the USS Nimitz will delay its retirement and serve into 2027. That ship is called CVN-68. The Nimitz is the oldest aircraft carrier and will serve another year until March 2027. The USS John F. Kennedy, the Navy's next Ford-class carrier, will be commissioned in March of 2027. The Nimitz carrier Air Wing 17 has completed over 8,500 sorties with its jets, recon aircraft, and helicopters, and have logged over 17,000 flight hours. The Nimitz is a 51-year-old carrier and was commissioned in May of 1975, serving in the Vietnam War, the Iranian Revolution, the Gulf of Sidra incident, 2 decades of the Cold War, Operation Desert Storm, the aftermath of 9/11, wars in Afghanistan, Iraq, Syria, and lesser-known ops around the world. Needless to say, it has served us well.
Exactly, to say the very least. Dave was lighting you up the whole time while you were speaking today. It was cracking me up. Mama Balama, Lace and Steel, Martin's WB, thank you all for the gifts. Welcome in, Martin. Haven't seen you in a while, brother. Glad you're here. There we go. Got another one for James. I love it. Oh, my gosh. Mama Balama said, hey, XRP Mama. Hey, Mama. What's that, Dave?
All right, guys. Enjoy your...
You cutting out on us? All right. Have a good day.
He's going to have a Havana.
Exactly. All right. Let's see here. Let me reposition the cameras. There we go. All right. Let's see here. John Gwynn said we did a lot of ops with the Nimitz. Interesting. Yeah, we have got so much firepower, you guys. It's mind-blowing. It's absolutely mind-blowing. Speaking of firepower, speaking of U.S. dominance, the United States Space Force said that they have completed its preliminary design review for its medium Earth orbit constellation. Now, I'm not exactly sure what that is. James, do you know what that is?
Yes, I do. This version now is called Epic 2. It's proliferated resilient missile warning and tracking, a robust design to track missile threats around the world and advancing the global coverage of defense for the nation, warfighters, allies, and our partners. It's a 10-satellite constellation. Epic 2 will complement Epic 1, which has 12 satellites, and it's all about speed and innovation.
Interesting. Yeah, I wasn't really sure. Alex, what do you know about it?
So the satellites mesh together. So mesh is an IT term where everything kind of triangulates amongst themselves to talk amongst themselves. So the second launch of Epoch 2 is going to expand the capabilities for them to monitor early missile detection systems. It's just more of a peace through strength scenario. We're hearing Trump say we have things you didn't even know about, and here we are with one more example of that.
Exactly. Melford71, aka Melissa Flinner, thank you for all the gifts. Lace and Steel, Franny Dragonfly, thank you all. So Martini Time said, where's your green? All right, here's the thing, you guys. This is green. Everybody's giving me static. Mama Bear sent me a message this morning saying, you're not wearing green. I said, I am wearing green. She goes, look at gray on the screen. When I look at it on my screen, it looks green. What's that?
It's political bullshit.
Exactly. This is green, you guys. I don't know what everybody's seeing at home, but when I look at my screen, it's as green as could be. But I guess next year I'm going to have to get one that's a little more green like the guys have. Mary Lee Brown, thank you for the pot of gold. You're so sweet. Wendy is here. Good morning, Wendy. She must agree with Martini Time. Benji 1959 just showed up. Hey, Big Ben. Happy St. Patrick's Day, brother. Cindy Hayden 59 is here. Hey, Cindy. See, Nurse said it is green. I know it is green. Joy said it's like light green. I know. Everybody's giving me static about it. Oh, look at Dave lighting us up even when he's on vacation. You're so sweet, Dave. All right, let's see here. Moving on. So Secretary Kennedy said that we're now requiring all health providers and insurers to post their prices publicly so you can shop around and make an informed decision. That's one of the biggest problems with the medical profession. Well, a big problem with the medical profession is that you never know what the hell you're getting into. My ex-wife, when she had a hysterectomy, they quoted us some ridiculous number. I went and I negotiated with each the doctors, the anesthesiologist, the hospital, and I had a 40% reduction of what they wanted to charge me. This is another great move by RFK Jr. James, what do you make of it?
Well, it's not just pricing. There's more to it than meets the eye. Healthcare price transparency, the price is available through even mobile apps, which is a push to lower cost, boost competition, and overhaul Medicare's payment structure. So it's more than just seeing how things are done. And part of this, the fraud that we're going to go into later, is part of this also.
Yeah, exactly. Alex?
Well, it's another example of when you turn the light on, the cockroaches scatter, right? People don't know that they can negotiate. People don't know what the prices are. People don't, they don't understand, right? And it's become so overly complicated. You know, when we were kids, you broke your arm, you just went down to the doctor and he, x-rayed it and put a splint on it and sent you on your way, right? And today you go to the doctor and then he's got to send you over to the x-ray place so that they can x-ray it, so that they can refer you to a specialist, so that the specialist can then refer you. Like, it's just the medical codes, the coding in the system for insurance purposes. If they don't code it right, then they don't get paid, and all the just bureaucracy and red tape. It's ridiculous. So more transparency, more lights coming on, more cockroaches scattering, and as Sam says, we're all for it.
Yeah, exactly. So a lot of people are agreeing that my shirt is green. Melissa Flinner, Nurse, Joy, and Mama Blama says it looks gray. Oh my gosh. Tim Shaw 707 said it's only green to camel jockeys. Thanks a lot, Tim. I resemble that remark. Oh my gosh. You guys are cracking me up. Oh gosh. Crystal Zesky said it looks green to me, light green. Exactly. Thank you, Crystal, for coming to my defense. Everybody, well, not everybody. People giving me static about it. Believe me, I won't make the same mistake next year. That's for sure.
I was fully expecting the top hat and all the beads, and you've let us think, Sam.
I know. Well, the thing is that I was thinking it was yesterday, and then I realized, oh, it's today, and I just didn't have enough time to put something together. Otherwise, I would have. I didn't even think of it. That's what happens when you get to be my age. Kevin Kiesler said it looks green to me. It said it's Sam. It's baby poop green, not St. Patty's Day green. Oh, is that the difference, Hits? Oh, my gosh, you guys. Rosen Leaves just showed up. She just watched our live for 500 minutes. Thanks, Rosen Leaves. Glad you're here. Oh, God, you guys are cracking me up. Franny Dragonfly, thank you for all the gifts. Mama Balama, Blue Flames 41, Buckaroo Bob. You guys are great. Oh, you guys are just cracking me up with this green stuff today. All right, so Secretary Scott Bessent said ships are now flowing through the Strait of Hormuz. More and more fuel ships are going through. We've let Iranian ships to the supply the world. We've seen Indian ships and some Chinese ships. That should start ramping up soon. James, what do you make of it?
Well, the United States is trying to keep the world supplied with oil. We're not trying to hinder it in any way. We've insured them when the Lloyds of London pulled out, and we've escorted tankers through with protection in spite of what Iran has tried to discourage in passage. The key thing is here, we need to think about England and what we're dismantling from England. When the Lloyds of London thought that they were going to have a say-so in the world oil supply, the United States stepped up and said, no, we'll insure you. We'll insure them. Don't worry about it. You just go your merry way. We don't need you.
Yeah, exactly. And now we have the U.S. Navy there to defend everyone. That's the big deal.
But Sam, isn't it ironic that Iran China and Russia were all there having some kind of exercise right over by the Straits of Hormuz, and they just scattered like flies when the lights went on.
Exactly. And how many times have we seen training exercises that have proliferated into something a little more substantial, Alex?
Straits of America?
Exactly.
I mean, it's an operation. That's the narrative. All want to call it war. We don't have any boots on the ground. We're making sure the oil's flowing. Let's revisit it in another month and see where we're sitting.
Yeah, exactly. I Speak 1717 just showed up. Melissa Flinner, thank you for all the gifts. Well, and there she is, Lisa Maria. Better late than never, young lady. We're watching for you every day. Sassy Minnesota girl said it's a grayish green. Okay. No, it's not a grayish green. It's green. Hi, sweetie. Bombshell Bling said it's sage green. There you go. It's sage green. Towie Bixby said leprechaun wax for sale. What's that, Alex?
Someone said it was wax green.
Wax green. Oh, yeah, it was Wendy. She said waxed green. Oh, you guys with the whole wax thing, you cracked me up. Thank you to everybody who's sending out to sharing out this live. We got a lot of new people in here today. I just want to welcome everyone. You're welcome to post in the chat. You can welcome to disagree with us. As long as you do it respectfully, we're all for it. All right, let's move on. These comments are just cracking me up, you guys. Green. Oh my gosh. I may wear this shirt next year just to do it, just to get everybody all worked up again. So President Trump was talking about Putin, and he said that Putin fears us. He doesn't fear Europe whatsoever. Now, that is an interesting statement given all that's going on at this point. I mean, Germany late to the party, France late to the party, and now he's saying that Putin fears us. What do you make of it, Alex?
Capitulation.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. James?
Putin's concerns are focused on the cost of foreign ventures, the U.S. power within NATO, and the U.S. missile defenses in Europe. He's starting to get that childish figure to me, like Zelensky.
Yeah, exactly. It was Zelensky. That's a whole nother thing.
But the narrative over the whole Russia thing, can we really trust what the media tells us? We all know the answer. Hell no, you can't, because they've been telling us for how many years now that Russia's depleted its resources, it's losing, it's lost, and da 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 da.
Dude, Russia is a war machine.
Quite frankly, if they wanted to, bitch slap Europe, they probably could pretty easy.
Yeah, exactly. Melissa sent some. This is so cool now. They have squirrel gifts. I love it. Melissa, thank you for the squirrel gifts. Chris is here. Good morning, Chris. XRP Mama, FYF in the chat. Thank you. And that reminds me, for context, this live is for education and entertainment purposes only. Brian Piquel over on X said they have green wax. Thanks a lot, Brian. Jeez, talk about stoking the fire. Oh my gosh. Crane Guy 16,000 said, who could ever disagree with Alex? I know it's hard to disagree with Alex. He's such a likable. Oh, we got a Trump train from Ben. Thank you, Ben. Yeah, exactly. Alex is hard to disagree with.
You true bitches.
Jay Hicks says Trump is pissed with NATO. I personally think NATO's done. I think the UN is done. I think that the entire chessboard is being repositioned in a way that's going to benefit each individual country, not just the U.S., but each individual country. James, what do you think?
Equal and fair trade.
Sorry,
I completely agree with you, and it's on our next topic. I actually cover that.
So you're talking about the EU and the NATO declining Trump's invite?
Allies resist assisting and reopening the Straits of Hormuz.
Yeah, let's hear about it, James.
So 47 calls it a loyalty test, and that apropos. At least a half a dozen countries either pushed back directly or on the request or showed no enthusiasm about complying. 47 says we don't need anyone. The failure to help us could be a very, very bad for the future of NATO. And that goes right along with what you're saying about NATO. Look at there you go.
That's really
Um,
cool.
so NATO, I kind of have to agree that it's not looking good. Just when Trump gets everybody to put in 10% of their GDP to make NATO, the world go around, we tell UN to go take a hike and we back out of NATO. So is there a big message coming around there? I think so.
I think you're right. Yeah, Mary Lee Brown, thank you for the gifts. Wendy J as well. So Melissa Flinner said, Sam, just do your chest and back hair green, or just dye your chest and back hair green. You guys, yes, I'm half Lebanese and half Syrian, but what do you guys think? Like, you can braid the hair on my back? You think it's that thick? Oh my gosh, you guys are cracking me up. Alex, what do you make of it?
Again, capitulation, right? The man is moving the pieces on the chessboard. He's setting it up so that free and fair economies can thrive. No more chokehold from central banks, no more manipulation of currencies, no more manipulation of banks, credit markets, all of the things. There's so much happening all at once, and to open up the energy market in ways that he is doing, we probably won't see the ramifications for probably another 3 to 6 months. But when the market's flooded with $50, $40, $60 barrels of oil, everything goes down. Everything.
Exactly. Virgo 47, Sue B, Kevin Kiesler, thank you for the gifts. Okay, so somebody in here. Hey, Magic's here. Hey, Magic. Okay, D said, let's take a vote on your color of your shirt. I think that's a great idea, D. All right. If you think, Mike, the color of my shirt is green, put a 1. If you think it's something other than green, put a 2. 1, it's green. 2, it's something other than green. Let's see here what everybody said. I'm married to Bob just showed up. Hey, Bob, look at this. See, Joy 1, the real Alex 2, Nurse 1, User 1, Gigi 21, Melfin 71, Melissa 1, Lovely's Mom 1, Wendy 1, Wildlife Fan 1. I've been vindicated.
No, I see a whole lot of 2s. I see some 1.5.
There's no tears. 1, 2 from you. Are you kidding me?
No, they're running with scissors. Leonard Little,
Sassy Minnesota girl, Towie Bixby 1.
Jay Hicks said 3 for wax.
Valerie James said 1.5. Jeez, Valerie. All right, everybody. There's a lot of 1s in there. Thank you for vindicating me. And
I see more 2s than 1s.
No way, dude. Not even close.
Brian
Eddie Deuce Cav 1. Blue Flames 41 1.
Squiggly 77 2. John 2. Bro.
John Langlois with a bunch of 2s. Come on, you guys. Oh, you guys are cracking me up. Oh, look over here. Kathleen Paschke over on Facebook, green, number 1. Robert McCarsky on YouTube, 1. Maggie May, 1. Wiley Coyote, 1. Lower Surfer said, can I give a 666? What is that supposed to mean? Oh, my gosh, you guys. Oh. All right, so let's move on. Marianne Thompson just showed up. Good morning, Marianne. So next up, really interesting story. Gold Telegraph, as well as others, said the trading was halted yesterday on the London Metal Exchange. And then Grok, there was a search done on Grok. This is the first time in modern history that trading has been halted across all LME contracts. What they're saying was a technical issue. Now, I didn't track after that happened to the price yesterday. Alex, did you see anything in particular with that?
Nothing significant. It may have just been a technical, but it is coinkydink that we continue to see prices hold at higher prices or moving up in these paper contracts, getting brought into the light again, shining light.
Yeah, exactly. James?
Interestingly, the market was approaching the third Wednesday of the month, which is a key liquidity date following previous disruptions this year. I attribute it to naked shorts. And if you want to do even simple study, it's really easy to look at. Look at what's on paper for silver, aluminum, zinc, and copper to the actual asset and real supply. It'll tell you everything you want to know. Right now, if you look at silver, there's 65% on paper and 35% actual asset. And that's exactly what's going on here. Liquidity dates are the third Wednesday of every month. And when people are expected to want to take a withdrawal, guess what happens if they don't have it? Oh God, we got to stop. We got to stop trading.
Yeah, exactly. And I think that has a lot to do with it. And I think it has a lot to do with exposure as well. John Langlois said Sam's shirt is olive drab. Just kidding. Come on, John. Rosenleaf said, seriously, nothing. Yeah, well, I think they want us to believe it. Oh, nice bubble gum. Thank you. Who was that from? Wendy. Thank you, Wendy. Ruby, thank you for the gifts. Bobby as well. Richard. Hey, Richard. Thank you for all the gifts, everyone. Towie Bixby said Sam, Brunson, Nick Shirley. Yes. Okay. So Lloyd was either going to be here today or tomorrow. I'm assuming he's coming tomorrow, but I haven't gotten a verification of that, but I'm assuming that he probably will unless something has come up, but he'll be with us in the very near future. Bobby said the Fed just modified the Basel III agreement. Oh, they did. Interesting. Well, that was just passed last year, right? Where the banks had to conform to Basel III. So I don't know. Maybe that's part of it. Again, this is a huge switch in the monetary system that I don't think is going to be the flip of a switch, but I think it's going to be a process, and I think we're in the middle of it right now. All right, let's see. Oh, it's sponsor time. So MyPillow, Mike Lindell. Go to mypillow.com, use the discount code SAM, or mystore.com, use the discount code SAM, and you'll get up to 80%. That's 80% off of what he normally charges. Just use that code. Benefits this channel, benefits Mike, and it benefits America. Neil Naturopathic, chemical-free, toxin-free hair care products. Go to neilnaturopathic.com or go to my website, click on Dr. Neil's button, use the code SAM20, SAM20, and you'll get a 20% discount. Dr. Peter Glidden. Doc is with us every Friday. He's compiled a website. If you yourself have questions, your children, your grandchildren, your great-grandkids, join Dr. Glidden's website. He answers questions and anything that you could possibly imagine. He also does live question and answers for his members twice a week. So you can converse directly with him. And of course, it's here on Friday. Use the code SAM and you'll get a 30% discount. Alex, let's talk a little bit about meditation.
Well, funny you bring it up, Sam. Meditation is basically free therapy. But instead of paying someone $200 an hour, you can listen to your problems inside your head and realize that it's just your brain being dramatic. No copay, lowers stress, improves focus, makes you calm when everyone else around you is losing it over whether or not a shirt is green. If you don't meditate, you want to learn, I wrote a beginner's guide. There is a link in my TikTok information. You can also find it at Alex Raymer on Amazon. Thanks, Sam.
Yep. Thank you, Alex. James, what is that a picture of?
Him meditating.
Yeah, that's the lake on a typical summer night with the sunrise or sunset.
Oh, it's beautiful. Wow.
Thank you.
All right, let's see here. There's a lot going on in the chat. If I've missed something and it's important, please put it in again. Rosenleaf said, I'm as calm as a cucumber that is actually green. Exactly. Oh, Leonard Little said, I could see the olive in it now, Sam. Finally, you're coming around, Leonard. Oh, hey, Paco's here. Hey, Paco, welcome in. All right, let's move on here. I'm just so this whole green shirt thing is cracking me up. Guaranteed next year it's going to be undeniable what the color of the shirt is. All right, let's see here.
Except you'll wear it on the 16th.
Yeah, exactly. I speak 1717 said the flat earth on James's picture. Are we going down that road today? I speak. Come on, man. Racial Ocean Potion said it was a beautiful picture, James. Yes, it was. User wants to know what lake it is, James.
It's in Minnesota. It's called Pomme de Terre.
Pomme de Terre. Interesting. John Langlois said, Alex, meditation before medication. Wow.
Amen.
100%. 100%. Hey, Chris Romano's here. Hey, Chris Romano. Blue Flames 41. Hokey Gigi. Hey, Ruby, Richard, Bobby, Kevin Keister. Thank you all for the gifts. You're so sweet. All right, so this next story. Hey, Donna Fox. Hey, Donna. Glad you could make it, dear. Cuba was hit by a nationwide electrical blackout. Ministry of Energy and Mines reports a complete disconnection of the country's electrical system. James, what do you make of it?
So we put them in the full Nelson or the full squeeze. The island-wide blackout affects 11 million people. Cuba hasn't had an oil shipment in 3 months. Cuba is running on 40% of what the country needs, and the number has dwindled by the day. So if you think about how desperate they really are, hospitals have no power, no vehicles on the road. They're basically at a standstill. And people are trying to buy food every day because they can't keep it cold or cool. So they are in a tough situation, and they've given notice to the United States that they'll succumb. They'll come to the table. So we are on the way to help them out of a situation, but they put themselves there.
Yeah, 100%. Alex?
It's the first island-wide collapse in recent years. The state-owned Cuba power grid reported no immediate failures in operating units at the time of the collapse, and investigations are ongoing. So, did somebody flip the switch and turn them off? Dark for, maybe it'll last 10 days. I don't know. Restoration efforts are underway. Some microsystems and partial power have begun returning in various areas, but full recovery is expected to be gradual and could take time given the scale. They have had periodic blackouts affecting millions in Havana prior to this, which was issues with their thermal electric plant. Thermal electric, it takes fuel. Severe fuel shortages, no oil shipments received in 3 months. An oil blackout or embargo probably helped bring what's going on. But I don't want to see anybody suffer, and the people are the ones suffering. Like James said, they can't even keep their food refrigerated. I think it's our human obligation to get something resolved so that the people aren't suffering. This isn't about the people, it's about the government.
Well, and I will say this, James, you said something to the effect that they voted that in, or they were complicit in it. If it's anything like the United States of America, my guess is that those leaders were not voted in. They were placed there, just like it's happened here in America. And I think that's part of what President Trump is trying to correct around the world, specifically from Venezuela, Smartmatic, Dominion voting software. So I think that there probably are people that are pro-Cuba in terms of the government, but I think the majority of people want better lives, not just there, but around the world. What do you think, James?
Well, in order for Nassar Jassar to happen, Venezuela had to be uprated. We had to take care of that regime. Iran had to be re-regimed. And Cuba has to have a different regime. You're absolutely correct on all fronts. Nassar Jassar can't take off until all those conditions are met. And once those people are liberated, then they can go about their own way in their own country. Then we can give them everything they want, everything they need.
Yeah. Paco said, pomme de terre is potatoes are apples of the earth. Is that what it means?
Potatoes of the earth, yes.
Wow, I never knew that. This live is for context, for educational and entertainment purposes. Yes, I had no idea that was the case. That's interesting. Oh God. Oh, Towie Bixby, thank you for reminding me. So I get a lot of messages about the superfan on TikTok. Yes, it's working now. If you want to join as a superfan, it supports this channel. Thank you, XRP Mama. It supports this channel and it helps with the algorithm. So if you can afford it and if you are willing to do it, we'd love to have you join as a superfan. So thank you for reminding me, Towie. All right, let's see here. Rick Sr. said a humanitarian disaster. Well, it is, but sometimes, you have to go through the darkness to get to the light. And I think that's what's happening in a lot of the world right now. And I'm not discounting.
Literally.
Yeah, and I'm not discounting the pain that they're going through. I'm just saying that sometimes you have to go through some difficult times. You have to move a lot of dirt to get to the gold, and maybe that's part of what's happening there. Let's see here. David Morales finally showed up over on YouTube. He said, "Hey, what's up? Other than tax, inflation, and DEFCON status." Exactly. Very good, Dave. Oh my gosh. Melissa just said I tapped 975 taps. Wow, Melissa. That's incredible. D said it's French, Sam. Oh, interesting. John Langlois said, my entertainment is always educated here. David said, Nezwaxa and Jezwaxa. Jeez, David. I think we might have to mute David. No, I'm kidding. I'm joking. Oh, it's cracking me up, you guys. I Speak 1717 said, no pain, no gain. Yeah, and again, I'm not discounting the pain that they're going through. I'm just saying that it's a process. It's going to take time. 80 Juice Cav said, today is the 17th Q, and the frog wearing a green hat with a shamrock and smoking a cigar. Yes, I did see that. And did you guys see yesterday during President Trump's speech when he was talking? He stopped and he said, we have Pepe in the crowd today. We are glad that he is with us. Now, for those of you who don't know, Pepe the Frog is a symbol of Q. And I couldn't believe it when President Trump stopped. He actually stopped the interview, said, we have Pepe here with us today. He's a good person, or whatever he said. But he brought up Pepe in the I couldn't believe it. I was blown away. But thanks for reminding me, Deuce. Yeah. Wow. I Speak 17 said, Jay Hicks said Cuban cigar. Yeah, I'm trying to get Dave to hook me up, but I don't know if it's going to happen or not. Sassy Minnesota girl said, I can do without the pain, but I still have hope. Well, unfortunately, and we are moving in the right direction, Sassy. We are. It's not as quick as we had hoped, but I'm telling you, I am confident and I am convinced we are moving in the right direction. All right, let's see here. Let's move on. So a Biden federal judge, Brian Murphy, blocked RFK Jr. from cutting the number of routine childhood vaccinations to 11. How much more of this judicial tyranny are we going to have to endure, James?
Well, the interesting part is why he did what he did. So his reason is RFK Jr. had improperly replaced his entire committee. So now a judicial judge says, hey, you didn't remove those people right, so you can't do anything. And that's complete horse shit. This isn't his first attempt at the Trump administration. This is far from over. The depths of corruption run deep, and this is an example of just exactly that.
Yep, exactly. I Speak. Thank you for the gifts. Alex, what do you make of it?
It's another example of the judicial branch completely overreaching, and I bet that if we dug into it, his wife's brother's, sister's, uncle's, cousin's, nephew's little boy got a payment from an insurance company somewhere or a pharmaceutical company somewhere. Follow the money, folks.
Yeah, 100%. Hey, Kiddo just showed up, and there's more you. Hey, guys, glad you could make it. Guys and gals, I guess I should say. So, yes, Towie, he actually said that yesterday, talking about Pepe. Native San Diegan said frog is also good luck and fortune. Huh. I didn't know that. Did you? I mean, I knew the four-leaf clover was supposed to be good luck, but I didn't know a frog was. Interesting.
The only thing I know about a frog is it catches big bass, and every time it jumps, it breaks his ass.
Really? Thank good their ass is watertight. Is that what you're saying? Kevin Kiesler said, I can't leave all the compromising stuff to you, James. Kevin Kiesler said, what do you think of the meat packing strike? Do you guys know anything about that?
JBS, world's largest meat supplier. They had 4,700 people walk out. Nice hat. 4,700 people walk out, so they want more money, bigger benefits, typical union type thing.
When did this happen? I didn't know that.
It started about 2 to 3 days ago, I believe.
Oh, okay, interesting. Huh.
I used to truck meat for him out of Grand Island, Nebraska.
Yeah. David Morales said President Trump is very disappointed with Prime Monkey Starmer. How do you think we feel? 4 more years of his circus. I think that there's going to be capitulation. and more optical capitulation, David, as time goes on. They're not going to be able to. The alliance is strong, and President Trump is firmly in charge, in my opinion. What do you think, James?
110.
Yep. Alex?
Capitulation. I mean, look at what's going on in Cuba. You can put your foot down, you can stomp your feet, throw a fit, and say no. But when the lights go out, the people are going to throw you out.
Brian said judicial exposure. Yeah, that's part of what's going on, Brian. 100%. I agree. John Langlois said the fraud carousel has got to stop and the perps need to get off. Well, we don't know how many have already been dealt with behind the scenes. And I hope that there's going to be, what's that?
Not enough.
Yeah, but I hope that there's going to be a very blatant display of these people being held accountable. Now, whether that's going to happen or not, or whether it's just going to happen in the background, I don't know. But I hope that it does. Kiddo, thank you for the Patrick's hat. That's so sweet. So, interesting. G.I. said, is that why no one came to help Trump in Iran? Well, several people came to help Trump in Iran, but Germany didn't, France, at least not initially, but they're all getting on board now. They have to. They understand what's going on.
So let's go back to his question. The main buyers of Iranian oil are who? Educate yourself. Who are the main buyers? Okay. And those main buyers to date have not had any issue with what we're doing. What does that say?
Exactly. A very good point, Alex. Rachel, thank you for all the gifts. Andrea Lynn, 81, thank you for the gifts and the heart me's. James, what do you think about this?
I completely agree with Alex. That he brings up a good point. Arguably, you think about any country going into a conflict, especially the United States, people are going, whoa, we may really not know what the intent is here. But once they found out what the intent was, and when Iran started firing on all the countries around them, they knew they had to step in. This was more than just, hey, we're working against the U.S. They're working on everybody in that whole region. And that's when the other countries said, yeah, we'll come help.
Well, and look at the history of the United States. The last time we were in one of these situations, there were banners hanging off the side of a ship saying we won, and there's WDMs that turned out to not be WDMs. 20 years later, we're still there. This is not the same scenario, folks. This is not the same administration, not the same driving force, not going to be the same result.
Yeah, exactly.
WMD, by the way.
Whatever that dipshit said.
Acronyms. Mark said, we are decoupling from the United Kingdom. It's no longer conjecture, as he said, former closest ally. 100% I agree. I believe that the Queen capitulated before she exited stage left, and I think that that's the direction we're going. Benji 1959 said, I think we should nationalize the meat packaging plants. Didn't really think about that. Allie Mae sending a bunch of rainbows. Thank you, Allie Mae. Kiddo said, not us or not U.S. I'm not sure which. Bobby said, brick countries. Rosenleaf said, Red October. March Madness is what we're in right now. Is it going to get more Madden? I think it is.
I don't know. It said boom, boom, boom.
Exactly. And the one drop says boom, 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 4 booms. And on the same day of that, well, a 6-year delta, but on that same day, Dan Scavino Jr. posted 4 B-52 bombers in the same formation as that boom, 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 boom on the Q drop. Very interesting.
The one I'm referring to has got 3 booms, but the response to the 3 booms was USMC activated US.
Mm-hmm.
Keep your head on a swivel, folks.
Yeah, exactly. I think we are in full control, but that doesn't mean that there aren't nefarious people out there in pockets that are going to disrupt things. So as always, keep your head on a swivel.
Here's another interesting, we'll call it Delta. Same day today, 3098 is a tweet from the judge that's now
Boasberg?
no, what's her name? Janine
Hero.
and Trump side by side. Like, what are the odds? Like, now where is she sitting? What is she doing? Just saying.
You know, Rosen Leaves made a statement here. She said, it's not going to be like we thought. And I could not agree more, Rosen Leaves. When President Trump supposedly lost in 2020, I had no idea that we were going to be in for 4 years of the fake Biden presidency. But what took place? What was the net negative effect of that? Exposure. So I agree with you. Things may not come anywhere near what we thought was going to happen, but I believe the trajectory is absolutely right on target. All right, let's see. Kiddo said, what do you guys think of Mr. Kent resigning? That's a good one. I don't know what to make of it at this point. Is he a deep stater that they're fleshing out? Was he put there for some reason that we're not aware of? Your guess is as good as mine. What do you think, James?
I don't know.
Alex?
It's going to take time. All of this is going to take time.
Yep. Mark said, beware of the Ides of March. Well, I'm not beware of anything. I think that we are moving firmly in the direction that we need to move. And talking about moving firmly in a direction. Oh, XRP Mama, thank you for the gifts. Right. Prime Minister Takachi of Japan has selected the United States as Japan's primary supplier of oil and energy. Now we've got Japan. How many other countries have capitulated and have said, okay, we're on course? Greenland, Canada, Mexico, Colombia, Venezuela, next Cuba. It's coming, James.
You know, just like Alex has said more than once, people from the top don't want to miss a good opportunity. And for the people out there, especially the members of OPEC, that want to jab us in the wallet when there's something that absolutely has nothing to do with the United States. And if I, for one, would love to see us leave the dependency of OPEC altogether. Japan is diversifying away from business in the Middle East, period. Projecting joint projects regarding Alaska and oil and gas. Traditionally, Japan has relied on the Middle East for 90% of its oil. Japan's investment in the U.S. oil infrastructure includes export facilities in Texas. So they are graduating. They are moving away from that third world stronghold or chokehold that they've had on for decades.
Yeah, 100%. So, James, a lot of people in the chat are saying they love your background. And somebody here, I don't know who it was, said that, can you move out of the way for a minute so they can get a screenshot?
Oh, sure. Yeah.
I think it was of the helicopters. I don't think it was the
Eagle. Oh, it was no, I think it was the Eagle, I think. I don't know. Anyway, there you go, guys. Okay,
there's
thanks,
one,
James.
And then I'll give you another. People seem to like that one too.
Yeah, that one's so cool. 100%. That you have some of the best ones. Brian, in terms of the gentleman who resigned, said give it 24 to 48 hours. 100%, Brian. I could not agree more. All right, let's see here. Moving on.
Well, I want to comment on Japan.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead, Alex.
The moves are happening to move countries to a open and free and fair market, right? We've talked about it a lot. The fact is, it took us 100 years to get where we're at, right? And it's going to take some time for that to reverse itself. It's pretty significant that Japan is saying, you know what, we're on board with you guys to do this energy thing. And again, who's not stomping their foot and throwing a fit about it, right? Like, right. Look at the optics of it. So it's definitely interesting times.
Yeah, 100%. XRP Mama, Kiddo, US Mama Balama, the hottest. Hey, hottest. Thank you all for the gifts. And Ben, thank you as well, sir. So Deb S. Or no, I'm sorry. There was a comment here from Jay Hicks that I thought was really interesting. Oh, here it is. Jay Hicks says, my wife says she's a recovering Democrat. My life is better. She yells at the MSM. And I think that is a perfect example of part of why we've had to go through what we've gone through. You can't tell the people, you have to show them. And I think your wife is a perfect example of that, Jay Hicks. Thank you for stating that. The hottest good morning to you as well, dear. All right, let's see here. Melfin71, Melissa said, there's a strategic plan. 100%. I would agree. 100%, Melissa. All right, let's see here. A lot of agreements on there with you, Melissa, too. Barb79599 said, is that you, James?
Yes, it was.
What? I missed it. What was it?
He said cockpit.
I was. Well, there was one that I was flying in a formation,
Oh, wow.
and this is me right here.
Oh, wow. Look at you, dude. That is so freaking cool.
And then the other one was just prior to that in a formation flight.
You sure that's really you? That's not some male model that you stuck in there?
Come on, dude. Give me a break.
I'm saying that you're very handsome back. Very handsome man.
Well, here's another one of me too while I'm looking for the other one. Here, I'll put the hood on so you can see the picture.
Oh, wow.
I'm the short guy.
No mustache, and he's got his eyebrows. Good job.
Yeah, no kidding. How tall are you,
Jesus.
James?
Say again?
How tall are you?
5'11".
Oh, okay. Well, you're not short. What are you talking about, short?
Well, I'm not 6'3", like 6'4", like the guy standing next to me.
Oh, is he? Okay, yeah.
Yeah, he was one of my better buddies. He's from Ohio.
Oh, gotcha. Rosenleaf said, have you all heard about the exploding meteor over Ohio? No, I don't know anything about that. Do you, Alex?
I did. I saw it. It was some security cameras actually caught the footage. So sometimes when meteors enter the atmosphere, they do explode. They make like a sonic boom. It depends on the size when it comes in. But yeah, pretty extraordinary. It sent some people into panic mode.
Yeah. David said, is James central casting? Yes, I think he is. He could be part of the 60,000 man secret army. Just a guess there, but we don't know. Glenn said we needed an American makeover. What's that, James?
No, that I'm not central casting.
Okay.
That guy might be.
Even, okay, let's just say, when it comes to central casting, even if you were, you wouldn't tell us anyway. So it doesn't really matter.
Okay.
Barb7599 said, nice picks. Yeah, James has got some good picks, I'm telling you. He's got some great backgrounds, too. Very cool stuff. All right, so President Trump had signed an executive order talking about rooting out federally funded waste. Then he's assigned J.D. Vance to be the head of this task force to eliminate fraud. And I find it very coincidental, and there are no coincidences, or very few, that Nick Shirley is in California and has already exposed $126 billion in fraud. I don't know if you guys have been watching his clips over the last couple of days, but he's specifically going after these people here in Los Angeles that are running these, they're not daycares, they're, nursing homes, right? Calling them out. They're driving up in like brand new BMWs and crazy amounts of money that's being thrown around. Do you think it's coincidental, James? What do you think's going on there?
Well, I don't know if you guys watched a thing from Scott Bessent the other day, but he came out saying you can get up to 30 to 40% of the fraud that you expose. So why the hell do you think old Nick Shirley's out there digging up like a rutabaga? I mean, he's going crazy out there trying to make some money, and I can't blame him. J.D. Vance is the chair, and he's working with the Federal Trade Commission, and they will be the co-chair to disrupt and dismantle the fraud networks. The order directs the task force to examine how to withhold federal funds from state, local, and territorial jurisdictions that fail to maintain adequate anti-fraud measures, particularly citing concerns in states like California, Illinois, New York, and Minnesota. They will have 60 days to coordinate and 90 days to create a comprehensive national strategy plan.
Yeah. And
so go ahead.
No, and I don't think for a second that Nick Shirley organically just showed up and started exposing fraud in Minnesota or California. Now, whether he's part of the 60,000 man army, I don't know. And for those of you who don't know what that is, Newsweek did a bit on the 60,000 man army several years ago. If you go to realnewsandhistory.com, Mike King talks quite a bit about this. Dave over at News Trees and Joe Rambo have all discussed it. There are people in place, the 60,000 man army, that we would never know. Is Nick Shirley one of those people? My guess is probably. But the fact that he's getting pumped as much as he is tells you that the Patriots are in full control, in my opinion. Alex?
Well, Nick Shirley has showed fraudsters living in luxury homes and driving expensive cars with very little accountability. That's the fraud side, 170 million. That doesn't include the 16 inches of railroad track. But he also alleges voter fraud. He's kind of expanding his fraud horizons here. Showing that people using P.O. box addresses as domicile on their voter rolls, which is illegal for registration. And he's been pretty vocal about California's opposition to voter IDs. So
Yeah.
for him.
Exactly. Jan Levin being grandma said, how many hospice offices in one rundown motel? 100%. Kiddo said, good for him. I hope he gets a boatload of money. He's the only one doing it. I agree 100%. I think that he's got some stones, let's put it that way, and I'm glad to see it.
Who knew Somalis never die?
Yeah, exactly. Rick Sheener said he should have a Secret Service detail. I don't. Well, he just may have more than we know of, but I, for one, am glad to see it. All right, everybody. Nismore, you think I just love those little squirrels in the chat now. I mean, with the gifts, those are so cool. XRP Mama, thank you for the gifts. Nismore, you Benji 1959. So many people. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, where are we at here? 110,000. I thought I saw in the middle there Tally saying we're not going to make the goal. We're not going to make the goal, but it looks like we did. You guys came through once again. Oh, look at this. Dave is lurking over on Facebook. We're so on to you, Dave. We see you. All right. Well, we are going to sign off over on the commie platforms, Facebook and YouTube. Hope you guys have a great day. We'll see you tomorrow at 9 a.m. Pacific time.